Hello, welcome back to the channel. Finally, the championship season returns. Football is back, and Watford are kicking off with a beautiful game away at the Valley to face Charlton Athletic. The weather is looking superb. It's a London away day, the early kickoff live on Sky Sports. You can't get much better than this. Before we dive into all my thoughts on the game, we asked Charlton fan Tom to give his view from an opposition's perspective.
Hello, guys. Thanks for having me on. It is Tom Arch here. Obviously, I've been asked to talk about Saturday's game against Watford. It is definitely going to be an interesting one. And obviously, first game back in Championship after 5 years away. So, someone say it's about damn time we got back to where we belong at a minimum. Um, I'm looking forward to it. I'll say that. It's going to be very tight. I think it's going to be very interesting. But in terms of Charlton, this summer has been very unexpected, to say the least, as a Charlton fan. Obviously, spending about 10, 11 million altogether, plus add-on and everything, is absolutely insane. Obviously, as a Charlton fan, it is. We're not used to spending money. We're not used to doing anything like that. But so to spend the amount that we have, the players we bought in as well, is absolutely crazy. If you ask me, I can't lie to you. It is mental. In terms of Nathan Jones himself, he is, let's say, not the most popular manager of all time, but he gets the job done. He's definitely a character on the sideline. I'm sure you guys will probably see a part of that on Saturday. There needs to be some sort of camera on him at all times during the season because he is crazy during the season. But as I say, we love him for it. Obviously, winning the playoffs was something we didn't expect to happen at all. Especially after the start of last season, to go all the way through and win the playoffs is mental. In terms of the squad, everyone's pretty much fit apart from what I know. Reece Burke, he got injured against Dartford in pre-season. Godden is, I think, still about a week or two away from training again. Berry's training, Manion's training, but other than that, I think everyone else is pretty much fit and available. Obviously, I'm sure we'll see what happens with the front line. Obviously, Kelman and TC started against Southend, so that to me is saying that them two will probably start this week. We just see if Nibs is ready or not. I don't know if he will be. Carey's done well so far. Apps has done unbelievable. Amari Bell, Jaminski as well. But yeah, this season, as I say, is going to be a very weird one. I am expecting us to at least stay up. I can't lie. I think the team we have is good enough to stay in the Championship for another year at least. Obviously, we'll build on that anyway. But yeah, my only aim this year is to stay up. I'm not sure. I'm not fussed that we finished 21st in goal difference. Just stay up because obviously last time we went down instantly and it wasn't ideal. So yeah. Score prediction now, it's tough, isn't it? Because it's the first game of the season. Anything can happen. Anyone could beat anyone. No one knows what anyone plays like. I'll go for a 2-1 Charlton, I think. I think Kelvin would get off the mark at home. Tyrese Campbell, I think, will get off the mark for us as well. He'll be one to watch against you guys. He's very pacey, very lively. And just because it's a thing of former Charlton players love to score against us, James and Banker will probably score for you guys. But yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. Best of luck for the season. Make sure you go check out the Charlton Chronicles and my own channel, Tom Arch. And yeah, I will see you guys probably at the Valley on Saturday. Nah. Peace.
A massive thank you once again to Tom for his contribution today. And he went for a 2-1 Charlton win. Of course, I disagree with that. And we'll come to my prediction at the end of the video. But look, how am I feeling ahead of this one? I've got a lot of optimism, of course, as most football fans have at the start of a new campaign. Everyone has 0 points on the board. It's a level playing field in that sense, if you will. And yeah, I'm really excited for hopefully a really successful era under Paolo Pezzolano. Now, I'm not going to mention Tom Cleverley ever again past this point, but what I will say is I still have disappointment in how the club handled that situation. But what they've done is they were very bold and bullish this summer in their ambitions this season ahead. Gino Pozzo and Gianluca Nani have made no secrets about the fact that really, as a minimum, they want to achieve the playoff positions this season. And for me personally, and you might disagree, but I feel generally in the transfer window, we have gone out and actually matched that ambition with both incoming and outgoing players. We've got Red of Deadwood, which has probably hung around the club for a couple of seasons too long. Mileta Rajovic, Ryan Porteous, Dan Batman looks set to leave. Francisco Sierralta has gone. These are all good movements to me. And when you look at incoming players, there's a real couple of statement signings in there. Mark Boller, for me, was a big surprise, but a pleasant one at that. Hector Cipriani, we've been chasing for several years. He's been sought after by many clubs, even above Watford's level, and he was really committed to the project. Nestory Irankunda, of course, he didn't tear up trees whilst he was at Bayern Munich, but still a statement signing in attack nonetheless. So for me, I'm really excited, optimistic, a bit scared because I don't want it to go the way other seasons have gone. But yeah, excited. And yeah, for me personally, I don't get to too many away games myself. Life has got in the way, especially post-COVID. I'm a busy man. I tried to get to all of the home games, that when it comes to my away support, usually that is done at home watching via Sky Sports. So for me, getting to Charlton, 3,000 Watford fans have sold out away end. The stadium's going to be rocking, the hostile atmosphere from Charlton. And it's like playing Luton 2.0 once again. Nathan Jones clearly is a massive talking point in this game. My dislike for him, well, I have a massive dislike for Nathan Jones. That's what I'll say. I'll keep it family friendly on here. But as a manager, he's clearly got vast experience at this level. He's been very successful in the Championship, clearly, previously at Luton as well. Charlton fans generally seem to like him. He's a bit of a Marmite character from what I can tell. But yeah, Nathan Jones at this level, I do have to say he is a decent manager, regardless of how much he winds me up. They've brought in a few Luton players as well. Thomas Kaminski in goal. Bell, Reece Burke, I think, has joined Charlton as well. So yeah, it's like literally Derby Day all over again. But this time, rather than Kenilworth Road, it is at the Valley. In terms of my team and who I would start in this game, I kind of covered that in a standalone video I released yesterday on the channel, but I'll run it through with you once again now before we move on to my score prediction. In goal, I've gone with Egil Selvik. Right back, Jeremy Ngakia. The two central defenders for me should be Kevin Caben on the left and James Abankwah on the right. Matty Pollock may feature, although I've not heard from Paolo just yet in his pre-match press conference. And Matty Pollock may be available equally. Obviously, he suffered a muscular injury against Deportivo, so he may be out of the squad for this one. Caleb Wiley, long-term, will probably be the starter in that left-back role, but Mark Bowler, as far as I'm concerned, has done nothing wrong so far in pre-season, has impressed greatly, actually, in the minutes he's played. So Mark Bowler would come in at left-back. Midfield, especially the two sitting players, is pretty easy for me to choose. Hector the Protector, Hector Cipriani should be right in there alongside Imran Loser. Musa Sissoko, I assume, will probably be the more advanced midfielder, while Georgie Shakpatatse continues his return from fitness. This game probably comes too soon for Nestri Irankunda to start, and Paolo has mentioned he likes seeing Mamadou Doumbia on that left-hand side. So Doumbia, I would imagine, will start on the left for this one. Luka Kurumgard up front and Kwabwe Bar on the right-hand side. If you want to see me dive into that a bit deeper, do go and check out the last video on the channel. In terms of my score prediction, Tomner has been quite bold and confident, as he should be. They're playing at home, their first championship game, I believe, in over 5 years. So, of course, Charlton fans will be very excited. For me, I'm always the pessimist slightly. I'm not going to go for a Watford win in this one. I do think it's going to be very entertaining. I think there'll be plenty of goals, but I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw away at the Valley. Points on the board in the opening game and something to build on moving forward for Paolo. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Are you going to Charlton? Hopefully I'll see you there if you are. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you very soon with my post-match reaction, probably from somewhere in central London. Bye-bye.